This is what my bedroom looked like 1 year ago. It was fine for a college student that was making YouTube videos on the side, but as time went on, I spent more time recording, editing, scripting, and streaming in this bedroom than I spent actually sleeping or doing college homework. So at that point, I knew something had to change. It was YouTube trying to fit into my regular life, not the other way around. It was a make it work with what you got type of setup, which actually worked fine for a while, but taking it to the next level meant that I needed more space, not only for recording, but for thinking about what to record. Your mind usually mimics the space that it's in. That's why it's so easy to get distracted in a cluttered room, or why it's so easy to be relaxed at the beach, because your surroundings do play a big part in your emotional well-being. So I removed everything. The first motivator for this was to get more play space in VR. Now, VR, unlike real life, you get your clout and your validation from others based on how much play space you have, based on how much open room you have to walk around and flex your property to others. So in real life, you get your validation from how nice your car is, or how much money that you have in your wallet, or what kind of shoes are on your feet. Well, in VR, it's not about that. It's about how long you can walk without bumping into a wall. And people look at that like, wow, this person dedicated a lot of their real life space to this virtual world. Clap it up for this dude. This is what I got so far behind me. It's looking good. There's some progress going on. I got a lot of cables back here, bro, and they're all falling apart. The cables were a nightmare because of obviously all the things I have set up, my 2 monitors, my VR base stations, my charging spaces, mouse, keyboard, all the extra things. My PC doesn't even have an open USB port in it. So this is it. This is my YouTube Dream Studio. Probably wondering, where do you sleep? So I took my mattress, and only my mattress, not the bed frame, and I threw it into the floor of a random room in my house, and now I sleep on the floor. It's totally worth it though, because I got more space in here to play VR. Many times while I was making videos in the half bedroom / studio space, I would just get up and just knock out on my bed for no reason. Your brain doesn't understand that, yo, this is a workspace only. You can't be sleeping just because there's a cozy bed that's staring at you right in the eyes. So along with removing everything from my bedroom, I didn't take into factor that there was going to be a horrible echo. Okay, yeah, there's definitely a big echo in this room, and that has to get taken care of by like some sound panels, because all there was essentially was a desk and 4 walls, and that sounded horrible. Even my old videos, looking back at them, they sounded really, really bad. So the owner of a soundproofing company named Audimute actually drove out to my house, and he soundproofed my entire room by himself, the owner of the entire operation. He literally drove out, super cool dude, and we ended up getting this entire room soundproofed.
Plus, it's gonna sound great when we're done. Hear my voice, 1, 2, 3. Hear the reflections, 1, 2, 3. The thing sounds amazing, it looks amazing. And if you recall from the first video, the sound of my voice, you can hear now that clearly it is clear, clean, intelligible. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I have 2 cameras, the A6300 and the Sony A7S III. I was waiting on B&H, Amazon. It was sold out everywhere. You can only get it for like $700 above its retail value on eBay. I ended up calling up some random camera shop close by, and I asked them about the camera, and they said, yo, we literally just got 1 in stock today. It was a lot of money. It was like too much money. I'm still considering if it was worth the investment. It was like $4,500 with the lens. I hope you enjoy it. The second camera is a wide angle camera that gets my entire room so I can get up, walk around, and do other things besides just sit down in this chair as I'm live streaming or recording. I have this custom built keyboard. This keyboard right here, you don't understand how much work this took to get. So getting this keyboard built took me forever. It took me a total of like 6.5 to 7 hours, and at the 6-hour mark, I broke it. I literally broke a shoulder joint on the PCB. After 6 hours of lubricating switches, I have the Zelios V2, 62 grams by the way, with Krytox 205G0 lube. But after hours of lubing and disassembling switches, putting them back together and putting them inside the PCB, I pushed down way too hard on the R key, and the shoulder just broke. So luckily somebody, a moderator from the KBD fans Discord server, allowed me to send it out to him to get it fixed, and he fixed it like really quick and for free. So eventually he sent it back to me and it was working. This masterpiece right here. So building this was actually way harder than building a computer. Speaking of computer, Your boy got a 3090, no flex. The RTX 3090 for the win Ultra 3 or some shit like that. I had to camp outside for it. I made an entire video on it. But this card is not all it's cracked up to be. It's kind of, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's kind of dog shit. Like price to performance, not worth it at all. Thank you for watching this video. Stay dreaming, stay lucid. I'm out. Peace.